Hello everyone, welcome to my video. In today's video, I want to show you why communication is important in our families and also when we are handling victims of sexual gender-based violence. So if you are still new to our channel, please subscribe. So communication is a two-way process by which a message, a topic, okay, is sent to an intended receiver, okay, by a messenger or by a sender through a certain medium, and the receiver is expected to give feedback. So communication is a two-way process. Okay, so in our families, like when we are communicating with one another, we have to ensure that the communication is a two-way process. Okay, and there must be a message that you are sending to your partner. Okay, so there are some people who believe communication that it should be the husband only to call the wife. It should be your spouse, the male one, or your boyfriend to be the only one calling you. So we are saying that communication is a two-way process, okay? And you have to carry some particular message to the intended person or the receiver. So you can send through it social media or WhatsApp, Facebook, or making a phone call. In whatever you are doing, it is called what? Communication. Or even if you write a letter, is also a part of what? Communication. But there's a certain message that you are passing over to the intended person. So when you receive that message, you are supposed also to give feedback according to the message that they have what? Given you. So let us not take communication in our families as a one-way process, that my husband is the only one supposed to call me, or my wife is the only one supposed to call me. No, you have also to call back. And when they give you a particular message, when they speak to you, you are supposed to give a feedback in response to a message that you received. Okay? So, there's what we call interpersonal communication. Okay? Interpersonal means in between. So this is in between two people. And under interpersonal communication is what we are calling verbal or non-verbal communication. So during communication, you must develop some good communication skills. That is what we call verbal communication. That is when you are using words. There is also what we are calling non-verbal. For example, if I do like this, it means I'm calling you. If I blink like this, it's also a form of communication. If I do like this, it's also what? I'm communicating. Okay? So you can stop the mouth from talking, but if someone is blinking, like, is communicating. So communication is very important. So here we are talking about verbal and non-verbal communication. So when you are speaking to someone, is your body language communicating the same as the words? Okay? So sometimes in our families we are talking about loving or caring about what I love you. But in your body language you are like this. Or like this. You don't want to know. So you are communicating. Okay? So let us improve on our communication. And when we talk about communication, we are not only saying only improving on the verbal communication, but also in the terms of body language. If they are talking to you and you are looking somewhere else, your body language is showing, I'm not interested in listening to this. It affects our families. Okay? There is the sender who is expecting feedback already would have gotten feedback that you are not interested in the topic that is sharing with you. So communication is very important in our families. That is a way how we send messages to our beloved ones, our children. So let us embrace it. Okay? Please, if you are still new to our channel, I request you to subscribe to my channel. And we are inviting partners. You can be an individual, an organization to come and partner with us. I have a vision of continuing to teach people about mental health here in Tororo, Eastern Uganda, and also in Achivari Refugee Settlement. Okay? So about 14 million Ugandans have mental health issues, but these people do not have access to a psychiatrist And most of these people believe that mental illness is caused by witchcraft. So we want to reduce this knowledge gap so that people can have access to mental health services. So your support matters a lot because mental health is a fundamental human right. So as we continue, we are saying that communication is very important when you are handling victims of sexual gender-based violence. This can be children or adults, okay, both male and female. But we find that females are mostly affected, okay? So when people are sharing their information, we are saying that you have to get the information from them, and also you have to pass information to them. But also, the body language shows. This is what we are calling interpersonal communication, that if someone is giving you the information, you have to be sensitive because people are sharing with you what we call sensitive information. Someone cannot narrate for you that they have gone through sexual violence, and when for you you are busy on your phone, hello, yes, I want to help you, but you are showing, yes, can you do for me this, can you come here? So that one is a form of communication that you are not interested in what they are sharing with you. So your verbal communication skills must be matching with the non-verbal communication skills. Even the eye contact. When you are talking to someone, you are supposed to look them into their eyes. The eyes also, they are communicating. Okay? So if someone gives you the information, then you are able to validate. So communication is very important. So let us improve the communication in our families, and also when we are managing victims of sexual gender-based violence, that the verbal communication should be good. The non-verbal communication also should be good. If you are meaning something that you don't want something, even your body language should show that. Okay? And let us have eye contact. If you are talking to someone, it is always good to look them into the eyes when you are sharing information. And also the person whom they are sharing information with you, you should also give a feedback with that information. It's not good to keep quiet, then you go somewhere there and you start murmuring. Okay? So thank you so much for watching my video. And if you found this information helpful, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much.